But my temptation is pride, because it's so easy for me to think, look what I did, look what we did, without realizing that it's really, look what the sun did. I mean, it's all about the sun. It's really all about the sun. It's so little about what we did. And so that's where I want to check myself is, I realize I don't control much, but I do a lot of work and I take a lot of pride in it. And actually some of that pride is okay. You know, it's work well done and it's good to feel good about work well done. But I need to remember that this is the sun and the soil. I'm just kind of casting some seed. There's always the garlic clove that you don't get that just sends up more garlic. And we always have garlic we didn't plant, or onions that we didn't harvest them all and that brings up a whole flush of green onions. But what's always surprising to me is abundance we don't expect. So buckets and buckets of beans. We were taking beans to Friendsview and donating them this year. Or our honey harvest was so much more than we've ever had before. And I want to be, and it's not hard to be, constantly surprised by the abundance itself. Just not expecting the little seeds that we plant to produce so much, and thinking, this is so beyond anything we're doing. It's so beyond anything we're doing. It all feels like ordinary miracle. And it's too bad we can't use the word miracle for ordinary things, because it is rather miraculous. I think Mark and I would both say we really like feeling more connected to the seasonal cycle. So the biggest element has been to see death as beautiful. And that's really been rather deeply spiritual to me, to recognize the leaves right now, this time of year, this aging, the blanket of these old leaves is really beautiful. And what they're doing for next year's soil is just so important. And that death doesn't have to be always horrible. The cycle of life includes death, and things have to die for us to live. And it's made me think about sacrifice different. And all of that is that seasonal piece of living requires a maturing process, and it requires a dying process. And in that dying, hopefully, we're leaving something that can then be flourishing. It's been really rich to think about aging and dying differently.